Okay, we're rocking the no makeup look today because this is an impromptu video, but I've always wanted to make a little free library vlog, and we're doing it today. P.S. If you don't know who I am, my name is Natalie. I write books, I read books, and I make content on the internet about those two things, and as previously stated, this is a little free library vlog. Free little library vlog? I always confuse what it actually is. So I have 6 books here that I am looking to donate today to see if I can switch them out for anything cool in these little libraries. We're gonna go through them so briefly. First is Dangerous Alliance. This is a Regency romance. It literally says an ostentatious romance. I wanted to love this. I really did. I really did. And I just didn't. So that's a no. Second is Night Weaver by R.M. Gray. This is actually an ARC copy. I got this before, I think this is published now. Yes, this is published now, but I got this before it was published to read and review, and it was not for me. I had issues with it, and that's all I'm gonna say about that. Okay. Then we have Dear Writer, You Need to Quit. I listened to Becca Syme, or Syme, I never know how to say her last name. I listened to her podcast. I like her podcast better than I liked her book. I ended up actually DNFing this. It's very short, but it's a little like you know, mental health mindset writing book. Didn't love it. Then we have another Regency romance. This is Battling the Blue Stocking by Martha Keyes. Martha Keyes, fantastic author. This is the only book of hers that I have not enjoyed, and I have read probably a dozen of hers. But the narrator and we just didn't vibe. And you know what? That's okay. So I ended up DNFing this, but somebody else is going to love it. Okay, I got 2 more. Anxious People, Frederick Bachman. People freaking love this book. I am not one of them. His writing style was so much fun and would have been great in a short story, but was not for me in a novel. So I also ended up DNFing this, and I do feel bad about it, but I got this in a free little library in fantastic condition. It looks like it's new, and somebody else is going to be stoked. My phone just overheated. Basically, someone's going to be really stoked to find this in a library, so you're welcome. Last one. I so badly wanted to love this. Leigh Bardugo, you're my queen. I love you. Every book I've ever read of yours is great. I've read every book you've published, except for this one. And there's a reason why this is everyone's least favorite. It did not feel like Leigh Bardugo wrote this book. I don't know what happened. Yeah, this was a huge DNF. I skimmed the ending so that I could get it, and it just, yeah. If you like Leigh Bardugo, this is not for you, which is unfortunate to say. Okay, anyway, I've rambled enough. We are in the rich part of town, and we are going to stop at a few little free libraries. There's one right ahead of me. Let's do this. Okay, looking at this one, it's a little bit kiddish, so I think I'm going to take Night Weaver because that's a young adult novel. So, Night Weaver, here we go. Let's see what we can find. Okay, she's a cutie. Let's see what we got. Oh, we got a whole bunch. These, oh gosh. Oh, they're graphic novels. That's exciting for somebody because that looks like that's an entire series, but that's not for me. It's whatever this series is. The entire, it looks like, series is up there. Oh, the whole thing. So many graphic novels. Ooh, The Outsiders. Did y'all have to read this in school? Holes. Oh, if that was not such a beat up a copy, honestly, I would get that. We love Holes. The TV show of Holes is actually filmed here in Albuquerque. So you want to be a wizard. It's kind of fun. What's this? It's cute. I like that. Ooh, okay. Not all tarts are apple. That's a fun cover. Okay, and then there's, oh my gosh, guys. I loved this series as a kid. Should I get this? I'm gonna get this. Oh my god, I loved that book as a kid. Tess of the D'Urbervilles. Oh my gosh. Throwback. I'll put it on this shelf. This always happens to me. Does this happen to anyone else? Like when you go to little free libraries and you're like looking at stuff, and the people always come home while I'm there. Always. We're going to the next one, which is like 2 minutes away, so I'll see you in a second. Okay, we're here at the next one, and in, of course, a very exciting turn of events, there's a man right there. Great, love it. Okay, we are gonna do Dangerous Alliance. Let's go. She cute, she tiny. Okay, what do we got? What do you say, little blue truck? Oh, with animal sounds. That's adorable. I'm supposed to pull the plant. What? Interesting. Oh, love this book. Already own it, but love this book. So the garbage truck came. We love that. But look how cute this book is. It looks like a vintage 90s something. If you were a writer. And it's about, like, her mom is a writer, and she's like, what does a writer do? And I don't have any kids, but that's freaking cute. I think that needs to come home with me. Okay, a Dangerous Alliance can go here. Should I make this prettier? I don't think there's much that can be done for it. Okay, thanks for the library. I will tell you one thing. This book will need to be cleaned a bit. It's kind of sticky. Don't know why, but it's fine. We're bringing anxious people because I am an anxious person going up to this house. I'm always an anxious person. This one's got a cute little hooky thingy. Not gonna lie to you, this one smells terrible. It's in the attic. Ooh, a Little Prince. Never read that, but you know, people tell me it's good. That's a fun cover. You can tell that's vintage. Oh my gosh. Anybody else read Spot growing up? Eric Hill, you're a national treasure. Isn't this a movie? I've seen this movie. And it's adorable. Okay, that's a maybe. Just people's gonna go right there. And I don't know if I'll end up reading this, but she'll come home with me regardless. Okay, so if you thought we were in the fancy part of town before, now we're in the uber fancy part of town where they have like fountains in their front yards and wraparound driveways and gated stuff. Anyway, this one's cute. Also, there's a jigsaw little library next to it, which is adorable. Love that. Anyway, we're gonna take the familiar because I think these rich people need to be taken down a peg. There's a little bridge. Oh my. Oh, it's not that complicated. That looked way scarier than it was. Okay. Ooh, Guide to Australia. I wish I was going to Australia. Donna Tartt. The Little Friend. It's a terrifying cover. I love Donna Tartt as a person, but I don't know if I'm one of her readers. Yeah, nothing here for me, but that's okay. Lee Bardugo, you can stay there. And then here's Jigsaw Junction. Look how freaking cute. Oh, Taylor. Should I get you this puzzle? Too bad you live so far away. So nothing for me at that one. I got 2 more books. I'm thinking I'm gonna start heading towards home, i.e. not the rich part of town. Maybe give myself a little treat on the way. This will be a little longer driving session. Not that it will matter to you because you'll see me in the next clip. I think I'm gonna jam, turn on some music and blast my AC because it's hot. I told you this always happens to me. The family pulled up just as I was pulling up. We're still gonna do it though. There's a book. This looks fun, but it also does not look like me. Oh my god. If you know anything about me, I love DComs and High School Musical is my favorite. Should I get this just to read it? I kind of feel like I should. Why can't they break free? Why can't they break free? Also, this is adorable. Autobiography of Taylor Swift for kids. Okay, I left my book without getting anything, but dang. High School Musical, the novel. Come on. Last library, last book. This one looks super cute. I'm hopeful. Look how cute! Oh my gosh. Taylor just got this book in a little library. This is such a pretty cover too. I see Michelle Obama's book. Oh, a guided journal from Michelle. This is cute. This is real cute. What the heck? What kind of person do you want to become? How do you want to contribute to the world? This is gorgeous. 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. Keep chickens. I don't know. Do I take this? I think I might, because if nothing else, if I don't use it, this will make a good gift for someone. Okay, here goes my historical fantasy in a library that does not seem to have any of it. I know we haven't been rating any of these, but that's a 10 out of 10. Well, 9 out of 10. It would be a 10 out of 10 if it had books that I wanted.
What can I do for you?
Hi, can I get a grande iced chai vanilla latte?
Yeah, of course. Anything else for you?
Could you put the cold foam on top of that?
Yeah.
And that's it. Exact cash, baby. I'd love to see it though. Okay, change of plans. We're stopping at one more because we were actually really close to one that I like, and I know I like. So I don't have any more books that I brought, but I'm gonna bring Becoming by Michelle Obama, the journal, and I'll donate this here if I find anything good. Because this usually has like ARC copies of stuff and like book of the month stuff. And now I'm probably jinxing it because I'm like, it'll be great. Isn't this so cute? I love this one. Okay, it looks like someone's been here recently because this one's usually stacked. Yes. DC Comics. Fancy. Anya's Ghost. That looks cute. I think it's a kid's book. What if your BFF is a ghost? Nevermore Together. A wordless... What? A wordless poem? What? Okay, that's cool. We're grabbing that. I don't think I'm grabbing this, but I have heard that this is a really, really good book. And this is like hardback, hefty book. Oh my gosh, throwback. I think I changed my mind. I think we're gonna keep Michelle and we're gonna redonate Guernsey Literary and Potato Peel Pie Society. I think that's a good choice. Okay. Right there. Dang, usually that one's stacked. Someone must have just come before me. Okay, now we are done, but it is too hot to continue to be in this car, so I'm gonna go home and then we will do a little haul. Hello, you can see my dog. Hold on. Okay, dog number 1 is behind me, and the puppy boy is right here. He is 3 months old, if you're gonna ask. And he is a Beagle Poodle mix. That's Digby. This is Goose. Please don't eat me, Goose. It's a little bit later, you can tell because of my Starbucks being mostly gone now. Hey, can you sit down so I can film a video? It'll be so fast. It'll be so fast, buddy. Okay, so we're gonna run through all the books that I got on this little adventure today, and we're just gonna put a disclaimer out there. If you hear any weird noises, 2 of my dogs are in here. 2 of my 2. 2 out of 2. So in no particular order, I got Becoming, a Guided Journal for Discovering Your Voice by Miss Michelle Obama, who we adore. This is like the literal journal version of Becoming, her book, which I have not read, but did have on my list. But it looks like it's like, you know, a guided journal type of situation, which is really cute and really cool. And I think even if I don't end up doing this myself, because I'm not like a daily journaler type of person, I think this would be a really good gift for someone. It's brand new, so this will be a great gift for somebody. Are you sniffing the books? It doesn't look new anymore because my puppy just chewed on it. I love that for me. How did you accomplish that so fast? I stopped looking at you for 10 seconds. Then I got this adorable children's book, If You Were a Writer, by Joan Lowry Nixon, illustrated by Bruce Deegan, I'm gonna go with. Super cute. It looks like, oh, it's an old library book I didn't even notice. Oh, that's so cute. The last due date punched in here, can you see it, was 1990. This was published in 1988. I'm genuinely so excited to read it. So it looks like her mom is a writer and she like doesn't know what a writer does. I'm a writer myself. I would love to give this to a future child someday. Goose. This dog, man. Okay, this one is the very first one that I found, and I am honestly freaking out that I found this. This is Guardians of Ga'Hoole, The Capture, which is the very first book. Hold on, puppy's chewing on something. Piece of plastic. Good Lord, stop eating the books. Okay, I put the puppy in his kennel for like 3 minutes because that's how long I have to do the rest of this, but he's not happy. So if you hear him yelping in the background, that's that. Okay, Guardians of Ga'Hoole. This is the very first book in the series. This is like a 20-something book series for middle grade. I loved these when I was a kid. Like, genuinely adored these. I don't know how to explain it without it seeming really weird, but basically it's like all the main characters are owls, and they go to a special school where they learn owl things. I don't know, but I loved it. And honestly, I would love to reread this. I could probably read it in one day. The text is pretty big. Like I said, it's middle grade, but I freaking love these books, and finding this was delightful. Also, it's not a new copy, but it's in really good condition, so I feel great about that find. And then the last one that I found is Nevermore Together by Stephen McCobb. It is a wordless poem. Literally, that's what it says. And flipping through it real quick, like, it's literally various images. I don't even know if you can see, but the back says, in this wordless poem, the invasion of I can never say that word, of a bad corporate regime causes a peaceful society to become embroiled in disgust and savage upheaval. Like, what? Tell me more. This is so interesting. This might be the most interesting little library find I've ever had. So this is my little library haul. I'm very excited. I'm sorry if you can hear my puppy screeching in the background. I'm literally about to go get him. Don't cancel me online. Typically, I don't make little library vlogs, but if you like them, let me know and I'll make more. Thank you for hanging out with me for this afternoon. My name is Natalie. I write books, I read books, and I make content on the internet about those two things. So if you enjoyed this type of thing, feel free to subscribe, and I will see you so soon. Bye.